dump that in my thermos thing because it's been washed.
But if I put it in your thermos thing,
you can make the coffee.
I could put the coffee thing on that too because that's how I used to do it in China.
No, you can, but I'm saying you can. I want to drink now. So if you put that in there and give me that.
But if I put
then I could be drinking.
But if I put the hot stuff in there, it stays hot longer.
It'll go in there when it's done.
Just drink out of the cup and I'll put the hot stuff in the...
But that means I gotta drink this lukewarm...
It's not that bad.
Sad
the cup
coffee.
is hot.
Sad business coffee. No business coffee, as my friend used to say. We need some of that high business, not that low business. I swear there's only one person in the world that will understand what I'm talking about.
That's not me.
High business, low business. Alright, we got a long list. Long list. 12 things on this list.
Goodness.
3 from last week. I don't think everything's going to make it to the list, but... And I'm still using the Wild Canyon. I'm still on that Wild Canyon. And I haven't pushed it up yet, which is kind of interesting.
I've never pushed it up either.
Yes, you have.
I have?
Yes, you have. This thing is in the same position it was when I got it, and it's been pushed up. Mm-hmm.
I don't remember pushing it up.
Mm-hmm. Oi, oi, oi.
Do you remember how many pores filled?
Why is it so warm now?
I don't know. I was warm when I came out here.
We need to do something about this warmness. It shouldn't be warm. It wasn't warm 5 seconds ago. We'll do that. Give us a little ventilation. Under the, of course, the hot lights.
Dear goodness.
That's right. The hot lights, man.
Oh, lights are not hot.
These lights are burning. I mean, I'm starting to sweat already. I'm looking like, what's his name from One Angry Black Man? Did you notice that? From where you were sitting?
Mike?
Did you notice the sweat?
Oh, no. I know how hot it was when they were doing...
Well, yes, that's my thing. And I'm wondering if that character and his sweat is because they left this... I mean, is he sweating because of his anxiety and how he's feeling? Or is he just sweating and there was no way to mitigate the sweat while taping?
Well, I think...
Because nobody... Was anybody else sweating?
No, but I think that they were always sweaty, like, from the stories of the making of the film, it was only hot in the coffee shop.
No, it was hot in that room.
No, he was sweating when he started crying, talking about his mom, he was sweating then.
Oh, but that wasn't Mike, that was...
Yeah, that's the other guy.
Eddie.
Yeah, that's Eddie.
No. When they went to break.
In the...
Oh. Yeah, no, but he's sweating throughout.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. That room was the room that was hot. But I'm not arguing was the room hot. I'm arguing, did they leave the sweat on that character for a reason?
Yeah, because he's kind of the only one
who is sweaty.
Yeah.
But I mean, that would make sense because he was, he had anxiety. He was, thinking about this thing. He was worried. He was upset. He was angry. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know.
Maybe.
Now I got 2 things. I can't manipulate them here. I don't want to get coffee on the awesomeness. You don't do it there. Take it to the kitchen, man.
Why?
Look.
I cannot pour that in here.
You can't?
It's full.
Oh.
What's the point of...
Does that mean I just have...
You have coffee.
I just have lots of...
liquid.
Of things here now.
You have liquid.
I don't know what that means.
It options. You wanted more. I gave you more.
Oh, my shoulder. I swear we're going to get to this new place and I'm going to have hip and shoulder surgery. I'm getting now sharp pains in my shoulder when I'm not moving.
That's not good.
I'm just sitting still.
What was this shoulder?
Oh, no, it's both.
Oh, okay.
Basically, it's all the joints. You count the joints in the human. You know what? Let's find out. Well, you guys can play along at home. How many joints are there in the human body? Uh-oh, he's leaving again.
I forgot my phone.
So,
Yeah?
Have you been doing any of the shopping in the Polish?
No. I have not.
Shopping in Polish?
Yes, I found e-commerce in Poland and found the most popular site for buying things online in Poland and got the
Like a
app for
Taobao?
that.
It's the Polish Taobao. I messaged our friend and I said, "Hey, do you guys use this?" And she's like,
How
Yeah.
do you know?
"Yes, we know. We use it all the time, but I'm surprised you already know about it." And I
Because I be
said,
on it.
because Aaron was looking for online shopping options, and he came across this one. Can we order things and have them sent to you prior to us arriving? And she said, yes, but we're under quarantine right now, so we can't even go out and pick up the package.
Pick up. See, I don't like that idea that we have to go pick up a package.
I think it's
Why
because
is it not coming to my door?
if it's, I don't know, Taobao didn't deliver to our door. They
No,
delivered
but
to our
they-
complex.
Yeah, but they had a whole nother kind of system.
I don't think so. I think it's a similar system.
The Hive system?
Well,
'Cause-
they call and say, hey, we're downstairs, come get your stuff type of situation. Because she said they just can't go outside and pick up the package.
Yeah, but Amazon, there's no need to go outside to get a package because they're bringing it to the door and they drop it off at the door. And
I
because
just went
even
outside to get
even
a
the packet, no, I'm saying there's no need. They can drop the package and then walk away, and then you can open the door and grab your package, and they don't need a signature.
Right.
So there is that. All right, how many joints are there in the human body? Sorry, I have a iPad 1 here.
You have an iPad 4.
Why do I have to accept your privacy terms just to get this answer? All I want. Oh God, I don't want a description of joints. The estimated number of joints is 250 and 350. That seems like a very large disparity.
Yeah.
Seems like that. I mean, what does it take to count that? But looking at a skeleton. We know what skeletons look like. Why can't we have a definitive number here? Whoever made this website, y'all are fired.
360.
And this one says between 300 and 400.
Okay, are you on Yahoo searching?
Between. Well, that doesn't matter.
Yes, it does, because Google gave me the answer like
Man,
that.
you can't be using the Google.
360 joints in the human body.
And this says there are over 230.
Ah, there are. 360
I mean, come
is
on.
over.
Now, who the hell
230.
makes a number like that over? Like, how many eyes do you have? You have over one. Really? Do the thing.
Roll the intro!
Alright, so. Wait, what are you doing?
The shoulder
I
is the
was-
weakest joint.
Thanks.
Great.
That's great information for me right now.
Just so you know. Hip is the
Okay,
second week.
I got a lot, and I'm hoping that we're not gonna stay on these things too long because we're not gonna get through this list.
That's a lot of stuff.
It's a lot of stuff. There's 3 things from last week. Well, actually, 2 things from last week. 1 game thing, which game thing. We need to have a game thing, and then all this week 9 different things about this week. So that's where we are right now. Am I going first?
You're going first.
Do you have a list?
I don't have a list.
Oh, well then you're just gonna get to live off my list today.
That's right. That was the plan.
Alright, so number 1, if police can kill people in order that the public will fear them, shouldn't the public utilize the same tactic?
Oh, kill the police so that they will fear the people?
Mutually assured destruction works, right? And then I wrote, hello Russia.
Yup.
Your thoughts? Because I pretty much said everything I need to say about that.
Yeah, people need to start killing police. I've been saying that for a while now. They need to just do it. Because, like you said, and you've been saying for like 2 weeks now.
I say nothing.
They don't have enough bullets. All those people protesting, there are more people than police.
Well, the things that I've been reading all week and seeing the videos and the news reports and blah, 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 the protesters are not the instigator of the violence. It's always the police. It's the police who are assaulting.
Or a reason for people to start killing police.
I don't think anybody should kill anyone.
That's irrelevant.
It's not irrelevant.
But should people
You get a longer sentence as a citizen killing a police officer than a police officer gets for killing a citizen.
Well,
Now,
most police
that-
officers don't get anything. for killing
Exactly.
citizens.
But if a person kills a police officer, a citizen kills a police officer, they're now a cop killer. And they're sentenced to a longer prison sentence, and then they're mistreated even more within the system by every single officer or corrections, whomever they come into contact with for the rest of their time. And that's not the answer.
But do you think that behavior, the bad behavior of those bad cops, do you think that their behavior would change if they realized that they could be killed just like they could kill? The mutually assured destruction thing.
I think that they know that they can be killed. I think that's why they behave the way they do, is because they fear being killed. They're always in that constant state of fear because it's been drilled into them since the academy. You're gonna die. Every day you put on that uniform, be prepared to die. And so then it adds to their anxiety and to their fear, and then they start feeling more powerful when they can inflict that fear and anxiety on others. And so
Shock and awe.
that's what it is. Did you see that a Denver judge temporarily banned the police department from using tear gas, pepper balls, or any kind of projectile against peaceful protesters, declaring it in a blistering ruling the department has failed in the duty to police its own people.
Okay.
Now I wonder how long that's gonna last.
Yeah, but
Because
that's
a judge,
the non-lethal stuff.
there's a judge in New York who just said that protesters can be detained indefinitely without charges, and they have like 3,800 people that they are trying to get out of the jails that were arrested during the protests. And the judge said they don't have the right to due process. This is a Supreme Court judge in New York.
Why? Wait. New York Supreme Court judge is saying people don't have rights because they're protesting, or for some
Yep.
other reason?
Because they were protesting.
But protesting is a right,
Uh-huh.
protected by the Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how did they lose their rights? They didn't become felons. like automatically because they walked out their door that day. I don't get it. That doesn't even seem
It's in Manhattan.
That doesn't even seem like a thing that can be done.
He did.
No, I don't think he did. It doesn't, maybe he said it, but it doesn't sound like a thing that can be done.
Okay. And that's why they're like, all the lawyers are throwing a fucking fit because they're saying this is against their legal rights, this is against their human rights, and it's against the Constitution.
But isn't it against the state's constitution as well?
But he's saying there's a crisis and therefore they can't be processed. They don't need to be processed in due time. Because they're supposed to, in Manhattan, you're supposed to be processed within 24 hours or be released, and they aren't.
It sounds like we're not getting all the details there. Because I don't know New York state law.
I don't know New York state law either, but I read several articles about it saying that there's no reason with the manpower, technology, and money that they have at their disposal. There's no reason why the Manhattan police cannot process all these people in 24 hours or less. And they're saying that they can't process them, and so they're just gonna have to sit there indefinitely until they can.
What, until the jails are full? Because
You can't imagine that they're not full
They
now.
tried that before. It does not work. You can't hold people and then fill up your own jails, and then what are you gonna do? You're gonna start letting people go. You're not gonna have a choice because they can only get so full.
So when the police have judges like this saying they were protesting and therefore they can be arrested and held forever.
Yeah,
what's
but just
the
because you
deterrent?
have a judge that says something doesn't
That was
mean
his
that
ruling.
something about that doesn't sound right.
It was still his ruling.
I know, but something about that doesn't sound like it's like
It doesn't.
it's like when
You
Trump
can't-
says, "Oh, I can just do this thing," and everybody goes, "But you can't do that."
But
thing.
you know what? I can't
It's
imagine.
like talking versus
He
what can be
said
actually
he
done.
can suspend habeas corpus during this time
I mean, he can suspend it.
indefinitely, is what he said.
No,
For
he
the-
can suspend it. I don't know what would be the justification for suspending it.
because
but he
it's a
can suspend it.
crisis.
Which crisis? Which one?
The
The
riot-
COVID-19 crisis?
The riots.
Riots are a crisis for him now? Because we've had riots before. Super Bowl, World Series,
Stanley Cup.
Stanley Cup. We have riots all the
NCAA
time.
championship.
Nobody has to. They don't have to suspend habeas corpus in those cases, and they do all kinds of damage.
Yep.
I mean, they're usually mostly white folks.
Yep.
They're loose.
It's just the fat cat trying to get out.
I know. They're loose.
The other two aren't loose.
They're available. They're running around.
The other two aren't.
He decides
Alright,
to come
so-
out of there and pulls on that light. Be ready to catch.
Yeah, I know. It's going to take down Cam 2, Audio 2.
You be ready to catch. You're the closest one.
Here he comes. Here he goes. There he is. Fat cat trying to get out from under a couch that he does not fit under. Alright. Now he's out. And everything's shaking. Sorry, Cam 2. Alright.
It's an earthquake.
Only this way.
You want me to put him in these?
Alright.
Are we doing a game chat? 'Cause I've got stuff.
We can do a short game chat.
Do you want to do one of the things in here?
No, we don't need to. Go check out the game chat
Then I don't.
on the YouTubes.
I don't have anything for this podcast.
If you want to find the Traveling Farrs, you can find us on the YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, iTunes, Spotify, and anywhere the good podcasts are sold at the Traveling Farrs. FYI, podcasts are free. If you want to see us on the Instagram or the Twitters, we are Traveling Farrs. If you like the email, travelingfars@gmail.com, and the blog space, where this podcast goes. The travelingfars.blueberry.net. No E's in the blueberry.
And don't forget to check out
No
our
E's in the
Patreon.
blueberry. And then you can look down there at the... Say it.
The Patreon.
The Patreon down there. Okay.
Patreon.com/thetravellingfars.
Yeah, man. Send us money.
Give us your money.
Give us all the money. All the money.
Give
I
us
love all the money.
Give us all the monies that you have, and we'll make.
Because we're moving.
And we'll keep making stuff.
We're moving, and we need the money.
And
We're moving, and we're going to have to get more stuff.
And we'll shout you out if you give us money.
We will put you in here. I will start putting up credits.
She will.
Maybe
throw
we'll
your
do a
business
maybe
in the
we'll do a
street.
scroll and we'll just have the names going up through that thing.
I will throw the business.
She'll
in the
throw
street.
your business in the street. Because
Karen
you
Karen
like to
is
throw
very
business in
good
the street.
at
You
putting
like doing
people's
it.
business in the street.
And I'll spoil anything you got going on.
And every movie.
Yeah, that you haven't seen
right.
yet.
The spoiler will spoil it
Yeah.
for you. All right, that's it. That's it. That's it. You got that. Say goodbye to the people.
Bye, people.
Peace.